Hey everyone, thank you for watching. In today's video, we are going to be trying out some new makeup, and I'm really excited because I'm going to be trying two different indie brands in today's video. So I have some products from the new brand Mavie Cosmetics. So I have some eyeshadow palettes here, also some lipsticks from Mavie Cosmetics, so I will be going into those. And then I also have some products here from Profusion. Profusion is another indie brand that has been around for a while, but I've actually never tried anything from them. So they sent me a really fun package, so I have a couple items to test out here. So we have some fun things to try out today, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Alrighty, and before we pop into the makeup, I have some really cool mirrors that I want to show you that I'm also going to be trying out today. These are from the brand called Glamcor, and this is the Riki Loves Riki two mirrors from that collection. These were sent to me. This is not a sponsored video though, but I unboxed them on my Instagram stories, and so many people were like, tell me more. Show these products, please let me know what's going on. Do I need to ask for these for the holidays? And I said, okay, I shall do that. So this is like really overwhelming to me. So again, I will have the website listed down below, but this is Glamcor. I actually found this brand from Generation Beauty. They were at Gen Beauty New York. This is a mirror. This is called the, let me pull up the right one. This is called the Riki Skinny, and this is $195, but it's not just like any mirror. Oh my gosh, I've been playing with this today and I'm so overwhelmed. So you can turn it on, and then obviously you have some lights, and you can turn up the brightness like a whole lot. You can turn down the brightness, which is great. But then also in here, you have a bunch of different accessories. So you have, this is a stand, which is pretty sweet. You can adjust it however you would like, and then you can set the mirror on the stand as so. So you have a stand in there. You also do have a magnifying mirror, and this is also a magnet. So if you want to get real up close and personal, you can stick it on the mirror, and it's a magnet on the mirror, which that's pretty sweet also. But this part, I remember seeing this at Gen Beauty and being like, whoa. This is a phone stand, and it's also magnetic. So you can set this here and you can put your phone in it, and then it also has Bluetooth capabilities, and you could like take photos from the mirror. I'm like, I have never had anything like this, so a big thank you to Glamcor. This is so cool, but so many people are asking about it, so I wanted to kind of like unbox it here too on camera so you can see it and see all the different functions in it, you know. Or if you just want the regular mirror, you don't need the lights on, you can just turn it off. Obviously it has cords to like plug in, it has USB cords. I mean, this is like the craziest thing. So I also wanted to show like what the, like when the box comes, like that's kind of what it looks like. And then you have over here all the different like functions and such for the camera, so, or for the mirror, sorry. So that's pretty fantastic. I am going to be definitely trying this out more. I'm going to be doing a gift guide coming up, so I mean, if things go smoothly, you'll probably see this in the gift guide, because this is a pretty cool, I mean, this is a pretty cool gift to ask for. But so that's the big mirror, that's the Riki Skinny. But we also have something that is very cool, and a lot of people were even, I feel like more people were even more curious about this one. This is called the Riki Cutie. So it says it's a mini wearable lighted beauty mirror, and I think that's what really got people. They were like, wait, what? But this is what it looks like. So it almost kind of looks like a phone, like a cell phone. I don't know where my phone is, but it's almost kind of what it reminds me of. And then it has these like finger holders in here. You can hold it however you want. You can make it come out further. You can kind of push it in a little bit more, or whatever it is that you want to do. But then this also has the light it function on it. So it has a button here in the back, and then you can go ahead and again, you can do different levels of brightness, which is pretty sweet. And then it also has like a little kickstand here in the back, so if you don't want to actually be wearing it, oh, that is bright. If you don't want to actually be wearing it, you can set it. So I usually hold a mirror when I'm doing my tutorial. Sometimes you'll see like my little Sephora mirror in here. So I am going to be using this one. The bigger one will be nice when I'm getting set up. I wish I had like a real vanity to put it on, but like one day I'm gonna get one, it's gonna be great. But when I get ready, it'll be nice to just kind of set in like the corner of my desk and put it on the stand and get ready that way. But I'm going to be trying this one out today and seeing how I like it. I love that it has like the light it function too. I'm just so pumped. So I thought I would unbox those here and show you guys and show you some of the different functions. This is what the Riki Cutie box looks like. I did notice that this is actually sold out as of right now on the website, but it is $55. I think that's pretty cute. So thank you so much to Glamcor. This was completely overwhelming when I was unboxing it and seeing everything about it. I was like, what? And I remember at Gen Beauty they had like the star of the show was a really long, like a full-length mirror, and it was lighted all the way around. It had different dimming options, and I was like, if I win the lottery one day and I have a sweet house with like a walk-in closet type thing and it'd be amazing, that's the mirror that I'm gonna have in my closet. Because it was awesome. It was also very pricey. So that's like if I win the lottery someday. So I thought I would show you that because, like I said, I put it on Instagram and a lot of people were really interested in it, and I am going to be using this one today. So with that being said, let's hop over into the makeup now. So I chatted about Mavie Cosmetics in Wednesday's Will I Buy It video. I said that this is a new cruelty-free indie brand that has recently released. They did send me their entire launch line. They have 9-pan eyeshadow palettes, they have 4-pan eyeshadow palettes, they have single blushes, and then they also have lipsticks. I have tried out 2 of the eyeshadow palettes because I just really couldn't wait. I was wearing the palette Take Me to Paris in my recent empties video. I have an Instagram tutorial with that look showing how I use the palette, so I will have that link down below. And then I picked out 2 more palettes to maybe play with. I'm not really for sure what yet I'm going to be doing, but I kind of really want to use this one here, which is called Take Me to Los Angeles. So all of the palettes have this, you know, kind of travel theme to it. We have Take Me to Los Angeles, we have Take Me to Hong Kong. Inside you get 9 different shades, and then you also get a mirror. So I think that that's pretty awesome. These retail for $23, so I feel like that's pretty comparable to like a like Juvia's Place prices. I just purchased a Juvia's Place palette, so they're kind of at the top of my head. Their 9-pan palettes are $20 each. I believe Mavie Cosmetics, you can just find them at their website, but I will have the website listed down below in case you're interested in trying them out. And then I'll also show you the inside of Take Me to Hong Kong. So this one is pretty fun here. They have Take Me to Santorini. Like I said, Take Me to Paris, Take Me to Stockholm is one of them. They also have those 4-pan palettes, but the 9-pan palettes was what was really interesting me. And like I said, I kind of want to play with this one and Take Me to Los Angeles. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch the palette first, maybe get an idea of what I wanted to on the eyes here. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool, and I thought we could do kind of like an indie style video today, kicking it off with a new brand. Okay, here are the swatches from the Take Me to Los Angeles palette. So when I was using the Take Me to Paris palette, I will say right off the bat, I have been really impressed with these, both the mattes and shimmers that I've tried so far in the other palettes. They impressed me so much. They swatch so well. Look at that beautiful orange, this stunning gold. This is kind of like a really nice taupey color. I want to use all of them. I'm trying to figure out what color combination I'm going to use here, but they swatch so nice, and I'm really excited to get these on my eyes. It's hard for me to pick a color scheme, but let me get zoomed in and we'll start on the eyes. So I do have some face makeup on, foundation and concealer and such. I don't have brows because I do have a product from Profusion that I'm going to be trying out, but I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the eyes here. So honestly, this orange just swatched so beautifully. It's called Red Carpet, that I just want to use this one so bad. And then putting these 2 colors together, that's just so pretty. So that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like I kind of been doing a lot of orange looks lately, but it's like time of the year, so what do you do? But I'm gonna use the Karity E30. It's like a larger pencil brush. It kind of reminds me of the E45 from Sigma, except it's bigger, but it's also kind of fluffy because I'm gonna do more of like a spotlight eye. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start laying this one on the outer part of my eye, kind of making sure it's blended into the crease a bit, but just laying it on the outer part. And then I'm also going to come in and put it on the inner corner of my eye. Look at that orange. Oh, it's so pretty. And like I said, also putting it on the inner part of my eye here, and just leaving the center blank for now, because that's where we will put the gold. And then I'm going to come in with a flat brush. This is the Sigma Firm shader, the E57. And I'm going to pick up the gold in the palette, which is called Award Season. I'm going to come in dry first just to see how it applies. But then I'm just going to pack this one on the center of my eye. So that's beautiful even with a dry brush. Okay. Good. good. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Okay, so I'm just packing that onto the center of the lid. Up into the crease here. And so far with both shades, I've only used 2, but so far with both of these, I don't have any fallout on my face yet, which is awesome. And that's really wild, especially for a shimmer. Because usually I like to spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray, because not only does it help it, you know, make a, oh, I'm so excited. It helps it make it be a little bit more metallic, but it also can help with the fallout. But so far I'm not having an issue with either of those things. I'm gonna come in with a little bit more of the orange to kind of diffuse the edges here, soften the edges and the crease on the outer and also the inner parts of my eye. Just a little bit. I don't feel like I need much because I feel like that shade's pretty intense on its own. Alrighty, so I am really loving this. So I added some brown liner to my waterline, and then for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to come in first with Red Carpet, and then I'm going to blend it out with a little bit of Incoming Flight. I'm going to use the Morphe M507. So I'm going to take Red Carpet and try to run that pretty close to the lash line. And then again, I'm going to blend it out with that matte brown. I like to do this when I'm using a color that's a little bit like darker or brighter. I'll come with it first and then I'll blend it out with something a little bit more neutral. Now for the inner corner, I think I want to take some of that really pretty taupe. It's called Limo Service. And I'm just going to add that to the inner part of my eye. I'm just taking a Moda Metallic lip brush for this part. And I'm going to pop it right in the corner there. Gosh, that's so pretty. I really want to use that all over my lid too sometime, because that is just gorgeous. Okay, and then I'm just going to finish off with some mascara, but that was really quick, really easy to do. I can't get over that shimmer still, that I was using a dry brush for that, and even for the inner corner. Again, that's a dry brush. Color Me Impressed, Mavie Cosmetics. Okay, so I grabbed out everything so I could at least show you here on camera too, all of the different palettes. So these are, again, the 9-pan palettes. This one here is called Take Me to Stockholm, which I think is really beautiful. This palette I actually used like a matte, maybe 2 mattes in last week's Trying New Makeup video, and it got me pretty excited. And then the next palette that I used was Take Me to Paris. This one, when I opened it, I was like, this is my kind of palette. Like, I was so excited. This was the first palette that I used a full eye look with. And again, I have that Instagram tutorial, but that palette just was so me. So I'm really enjoying that one. And then again, today we used Take Me to Los Angeles, which I also think is beautiful. This was another one that I opened and was like, I really want to try this one. And then we have the Take Me to Hong Kong, which I showed earlier as well, but there is that one. That purple is really, really stunning. And some of these shimmers in here are just really beautiful. And then we have Take Me to Santorini. Beautiful packaging on this one. I love it. And look at the inside of this one. That is so much fun. I love that these are 9-pan palettes, not too overwhelming. I love that they have the mirrors in here, but I love that each one has like a pretty solid color theme to it. This one reminds me of the ColourPop Mar palette also, but I enjoy that so much, and I feel like there's something for like a little bit of everybody in here. And then we have Take Me to Tokyo is the final palette to show. This one is more of your colorful palette, so I can see a lot of people really liking this one too, but those are the 9-pan palettes. And then like I said, I put everything behind me. Good call. So like I said, they have 2 like smaller palettes as well. These are called the Hustle and Bustle palettes. This is the Hustle and Bustle 1. So you have the 4-pan palette. Just such like a, this is a great like take to work palette. I didn't have enough time to get ready in the morning. Boom. Pop it in your purse and get ready at work. And then we have Hustle and Bustle number 2. This one is a little bit more on the pinky side. Again, really beautiful. And then there is also single blushes, which look like this. So this is Do It For You, I believe is the name of it. So just like a soft pinky blush. And then we have Let Your Light Shine. It's a little bit more of a brighter pink blush. Those are the blushes. The lipsticks look like this. I've used a couple of them so far and the names are all really cute. So here is one of the lipsticks here. This is in the shade Confidence. So there's like confidence, resilience, inspiration. This one here is called Leadership, which is a really pretty red. I wasn't sure exactly what I was gonna roll with, so I just grabbed a couple out and one of them was the red, but those are all kind of like the shade names, which I think is really quite fun. But that's a little bit about Mavie Cosmetics. Again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use one of the lip colors or one of the lip colors from Profusion Cosmetics, but I thought I would show you everything in the line. Okay, as much as I want to do my brows, I feel like that's like a weird thing to try first from a brand, and this had me really excited. So this is from Profusion Cosmetics. This is their Mixed Metals 12-piece eye and face kit, and this is $9.99. It says it's available in 4 colorways, which is awesome. So you have an eye and face palette. So you have eyeshadows, a blush, a highlighter. You also have like a glitter shadow up here, and then it also comes with what appears to be a blending brush. So this is really cool. This one is in the shade Silver Sparkle, or like the color story Silver Sparkle. Now, I have never tried Profusion Cosmetics. They sent me a really awesome package with a bunch of different products to try. I have a lip set here. I also have a brow kit here also. And I did a little like looking around on Profusion Cosmetics. They are an indie brand out of California. They've been around for a really long time. Well, for like 20 years, I think the website said, but compared to Mavie Cosmetics, it was brand new. Profusion Cosmetics has been out for a little bit longer. I believe that they are also cruelty free, and what was I going to say? Oh, and they're also available at Target. These are a part of their Holiday 2018 collection, and the entire line should be available now, so I will have it listed down below. But I'm going to jump into this palette here and try out both the blush and the highlighter. This is what the Mixed Metals palette looks like. So it doesn't feel like super high quality, but again, I mean, it's $10, so I think that makes sense. But I feel like I've been hearing some pretty good things about them. ThatGirlShaeXO just did a video with Profusion Cosmetics. I'll link it down below if you're interested in seeing more. Jen Loves Reviews had a really great overall review of the brand and some of the products in there too, so I'll link her video. So I don't know, and a lot of people have been requesting it also, so I said I'd go ahead and give it a shot here. So I'm gonna pull out my mirror and let's see what setting I want to light it to. Oh yeah, I feel like that's a good one. Whew. Whew. Okay. Having a little too much fun here. Okay, so I'm going to take the blush shade, which is called Whisper, and I'm going to use my Moda Metallics angled brush here and just apply that to my cheeks. I try to go a little lighter with blush at first, just in case something is like overly pigmented. So I'm just going to sweep that on. So I feel like so far so good with the blush. Also, so far, so good with the mirror. Okay, now I'm having too much fun. All right, so then I'm going to come in with Miracle. I'm just going to go ahead and swatch this highlight just to see what we got going on, because it does look kind of, oh, okay. It's probably not going to be too gold then for me. I just worried that it might be a little bit too gold for my skin tone, but there is what the highlight looks like. So that looks really pretty. Okay, go ahead and give this a shot here. So I'm just going to take this is a Moda Metallics highlighting brush, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit on my brush here and then use that to, oh, okay, okay, dang. I'm just going to grab a little bit more here and apply that to my cheekbones, tops of my cheekbones, you know what I mean. Also going to run a little bit down the bridge of my nose and then also the tip of my nose here. All right, so that is looking pretty darn good. I like the blush. I felt like it showed up right away. It was easy to blend out and all that good stuff, but definitely the highlight is so beautiful. Dang. It shows a little bit of texture, but not anything like too bad, or like it's not the most texturizing highlighter I've ever used in my life, but that is really pretty. So again, here's a close-up of the Mixed Metals palette, if you can see, and again, there's 4 different color stories. So far for first impressions on just the face shades in there, so far so good. Alrighty, so we are going to move over to the brows, and I got so excited I started opening this right away. So this is from Profusion Cosmetics, the Beautiful Brows 6-piece brow defining kit, and I was sent the shade Light Medium, and these are the products that are inside. So generally just use pencils, and that's what I am most curious to try out. So this is what the pencil looks like from the Profusion Cosmetics set. So on one side you do have a spoolie, and then on the other side this is what the pencil looks like. So it's got that like kind of like teardrop shape, and it reminds me of the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof. So there's an idea of the light to medium shade. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a try. I'm gonna grab out my little mirror here. And the other end does have a spoolie. So go ahead and kind of spoolie like the shape that I want my brows to be in. And then I'm gonna take kind of that more like sharp side of the pencil and start to create a line underneath. Wow, that came out pretty pigmented right away. So I'm gonna create the line underneath my brows and then draw it all the way down to the tail to give me like an outline. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it in. So I definitely noticed that it's pretty dark right away. I'm gonna use like the flat side now to kind of fill it in here. So it is pretty dark right away. It's more, I would say if you are like really, like you have really light brows, this particular shade would probably be too much for you. It should be okay for me though, but just because it's classified as like light medium, I thought I would say that. I'm not sure the other shades that they have available. I'm hoping that they would have one a little bit lighter. I'm also noticing that it's really pretty waxy, which isn't always my favorite because sometimes I just feel like it gets kind of hard to run the pencil through the brows, but I'm just going to do my best here to kind of fill everything in. And I feel like waxy, like I like my brows to look a little bit more on the fluffy, like unstructured side. Some days I want a more structured brow. Most days that's not particularly my style, and I feel like with a waxy brow product, that's normally what I get. So I'm just going to try to spoolie to make them look a little bit more on like what I prefer. And then again, I'm going to grab like the pointed, like I'm going to turn the teardrop kind of like upside down, and I'm going to try to make some hair-like strokes in the front here. Okay, and then it's looking a little fierce right now, so again I'm going to spoolie through and just try to kind of soften those lines there, and again just make it a little bit more natural. I liked what it did in the front though. Like I felt like I really liked that. Besides, I don't know, almost the color is, I don't want to say it's too dark for me, but maybe just like a touch too deep, and I'm going really light-handed. But I don't think it looks bad. I don't want to say that. Wait, so that is what my brow is looking like. Not bad, not bad. Again, it's a very pigmented pencil, so I really don't have to go, like I don't have to be pressing hard or anything like that. You know, some brow pencils you really have to press hard, and I feel like I'm like ripping out my brows. I'm really doing like the opposite with this one. I'm going as light-handed as I can. But I like it. I don't think it's going to be my most used brow pencil because again, like I said, it's a little bit more waxy, but if I'm feeling something where I want that more structured brow, this would be a fun one to reach for, but it's probably not going to be like an everyday pencil. I'm just going to go ahead and do my best to do this brow. I know I kind of go in and out of focus doing the brows, but try my best here. Of my brow is so hard for me to do the hair like strokes because on this side they're kind of already there. I just fill them in. This side, this brow is completely different than my right brow, and I have such a harder time with it. And I always get comments like, your brows would look nicer if you squared them off at the front of your face. Like, I don't think people are trying to be mean. They're trying to like give me advice, but I'm like, I can't figure it out. I'm trying so hard though. But yeah, especially with this brow here, like I just have a tough time with it because it has so much less hair. Like I at least have some sort of a guide with this brow. This brow I got nothing to work with, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I try and then I go too hard. I'm like, oh boy, oh boy. I will say, I think if you're someone who prefers more of that waxy pencil, you'd probably get on with this one. I'm just not someone who prefers that, and I feel like I'm really struggling with this brow right now, but I'm trying. But this brow is not going to be having its best day. Okay, I think that's just where I have to leave the brows for now, because if I keep messing with it, I'm just gonna keep, I could be here for a while. So those are what the brows are looking like. Like I said, I don't mind the pencil. It's a little harder for me to work with because it's not what I'm like super used to, but I don't mind it. I just don't think it'll be like an everyday brow product for me. But other than that, I just have lip products to try out. And again, I have some of those lipsticks from Mavie Cosmetics, but because I've tried them and they are featured in that Instagram tutorial, I kind of want to try this here from Profusion Cosmetics. This is the Lips to Go. This is a 3-piece velvet lip kit, and it's in the shade Bare. And it says this is $4.99. Whoa. And it's available in 4 colors. So again, I have Bare, which is more of the nude. So you have a lip liner, and then you have a matte lipstick, and then you have strobe. So I'm assuming that's a gloss. A lip strobe is probably a lip gloss. So I think that is what I'm gonna try out. $5 for a kit. That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the lip liner here and then just outline my lips. This lip liner is very creamy. That was really easy to glide on, so that's pretty sweet. I don't like lip liners, but I really feel like I'm dragging it across my lips. So next I'm going to go in with the matte lipstick. Again, this is just in the shade Bare. Well, it looks like it has just a little bit, like it got stuck on the lap. That's okay. That's all right. We can still make it work. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little of this. I really like this nude shade. It's not the creamiest lipstick that I've ever applied, but it's more what I usually expect from like a matte bullet lipstick, but it also wasn't too hard. Sometimes again with matte bullet lipsticks, you can really have to be like tugging across the lips, and I didn't get that with that one, so that's good. I'm gonna come back in with the lip liner and just kind of blend everything together. So then I'm going to top it with a little bit of the lip strobe. Honestly, I really like how it looks right now, but I figure like let's just do it all. So I'm going to top a little bit of the lip strobe over it, and here is what that is looking like. Focusing that right in the center of my top and bottom lip. Alright, so I actually really like the lip products. I'm pretty much feeling this. The lip liner was so good. I'm not even a big lip liner person, but I really do like the lip liner. Again, I mean, the matte lipstick could be like a touch creamier, but honestly, I think it went on really well also. And then the lip gloss or the lip strobe, I mean, I think it just makes my lips look a little bit bigger, which I like as well. So to get all of this for $5, like, my mind is blown. So again, these were in the shade Bare or the kit Bare, and I'm really liking those. But that is going to complete it for today's look. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of like indie brand style trying new makeup with me. So for the Mavie Cosmetics palettes, now this is the 3rd one that I've tried, and I've been impressed with all of them. So if you find one on the website that you feel like fits your color scheme, your makeup collection, I mean, I would definitely suggest trying them out. For the Profusion Cosmetics, for the Mixed Metals palette, I don't really have any complaints about the 2 face shades that I used out of there, and I'm excited to try the eye shades. I'm also really excited to try that brush. And then for the brow pencil, I mean, honestly, the brow pencil was probably the hardest thing for me to work with in this video. I'm not a brow professional or anything like that. So again, I just don't think it's going to be like my most favorite brow product because it's more waxy than I tend to prefer, but I didn't mind it. It was just a little bit more of a struggle for me to do my brows. And then like I said, for the lip kit here, I think this is bomb. So I'm really excited about that. And I can't believe the prices on the Profusion Cosmetics. That is really cool. But I think that's everything that I tried out for today's video. Oh, I was using the Glamcor mirror also, and I think that I'm really going to like this. I think this is really going to come in handy for when I'm doing my makeup. I enjoy the fact that even the little one has the little stand back here if I want to use that if I'm actually sitting at my desk. I don't have a table in front of me when I film, so I do have to hold a mirror like this, and I love that this one has the lights on it too. I'll definitely be testing out the large one as well, and I'll let you guys know what I think about those, if I think that they would make for a good addition. But I'm really excited to try those out. But yeah, that's it for today's video. You'll have to let me know what you thought down below. Have you picked up anything yet from Mavie Cosmetics? Have you heard of the brand yet? Are you planning on picking anything up? And like I said, Profusion Cosmetics has been around for a long time. I've just personally never tried anything from them, but I'd love to know if you have any favorites. But let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope that you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.